What is up, guys? We are back at it again with some Rust. And today we have a big plan in store. For those who don't know, Rust just released an update that completely changed the terrain of the game. There's all new scalable mountains, there's canyons, oases, lakes, and even a new monument.
Tread lightly, motherfucker. Tread lightly, bitch.
This guy's not too happy. But my main focus today, and most of the Rust community, is going to be the new rock formations. I have already posted a video about these rocks. I only explored the God Rock, which is basically an above ground cave that you can make almost like 90 rockets plus to raid, making it one of the most secure rocks that Rust added. But since we already explored that one, I had my eyes set on the Anvil rock today. And you can tell by the picture it's probably not too ideal to live on, as it is so high above the ground, but you can place 3 separate tool covers on each section of the rock, allowing you to build a massive multi-base. And as a solo, being above the ground in a base this big will just make me feel that much more secure. But I do have a plan to make this base really efficient and livable. I'm hoping to get some turrets going up. I want to make this base absolutely insane. The goal is to make this base as livable as possible, but reap the benefits of being away from our opponents. I'm still working on getting over to this build spot, though. Might try to assassinate this guy. Sometimes you gotta go for the melee kills, boys. You should have enough pumpkins to heal up. I wish I could find enough cloth for a bow, though. Prayers have been answered. Alright, I do need to get a little more wood for some TC action, though. We have a decent amount of stuff for a base, but ideally I want to place down 2 starters on the bottom of the Anvil rock. Might have died to the scientist. I think he did. A little bit of farm, not much though. Let's make a TC. We have some slight things together. Green card isn't bad. Try to get some food spawns. Oh, another bow. Okay, we have armaments. Let's go try to get our build spot secured. I'm doing too much PvP, I feel like. Perfect little horse spawn. Alright, this is the Anvil rock right here. It doesn't look like anyone's building at it, which is perfect. I'm a little late, so that's awesome, man. I really wanted no trouble getting this thing. So I'm going to build my starter right here, and we're going to turn this into like an elevator jump up to the top. I have a little bit of a base design established, but nothing super crazy yet. We have to get some farming done before we actually make the base. I think what I'm going to do, since it doesn't seem like we're too contested here, I'm going to craft a box and a sleeping bag, put those 2 things down. I'm going to go out and try PvP and more people. We have a river right next to us. I can get a bunch of food and kind of do what I was doing against those guys, healing up with food. And hopefully we can get some good loot that way. Maybe kill some road farmers. I have a few bows, so I'm going to kind of split up my arrows and my things and just have a couple attempts. I feel like doing some PvP start right now. Damn. Farm? Not much. We should try to get a tier 1 before nighttime hits, and then we can maybe craft some items. I also forgot to mention I do have BPs on this server, so I really want to try to get turrets set up by the end of the night, so it's going to be a daunting day 1 for us, but I'm going to make it happen. If I have to stay up all night, we're staying up all night, boys. Oh, dude, this guy is getting stomped, bro. I think this is the same guy we just killed. Yeah, he's trying to get enough for like a furnace, I'm assuming. I do have 108 low grade, but I'm gonna go for a recycle run. And I think I'm going to make a couple furnaces. And then while the nighttime's going on, I'm probably going to farm a little bit of node. I know you guys probably don't want to see that, so I will come back during the daytime. I think the next thing I want to do is progress the base a little bit. I need to build a TC on each of these platforms on this Anvil rock. So I got to build one there, there, and there. But I have to build them very strategically so they don't overlap and cause problems later on. So that's going to be a big focus for tomorrow for me. I really do want to just get this base established. Like I said, we have BPs on the server. We can always catch up. I do want to try to get ahead by maybe ocean farming. So we'll go to this large fishing village, take the Pumpy quest. Because big clans are going to try to farm up and maybe raid some solo players. So I got to be ahead of the game a little bit. Yeah, so I'm just going to head out, farm a little more, and hopefully get some things established. Oh my god, he had a copycan helmet? Guy just died to wolves. Oh! Crossy and the full kit's kind of nice. Metal tools as well. Oh, he had a metal pickaxe. We gotta get home. Oh, no, 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 no. There's so many people. Run. I think we're good. I'm just going to keep farming node because we can get enough scrap by doing the ocean strategy I was saying later on. I just want to get enough stone, build my TCs, get my whole rock secured, and then I'm down to start getting some scrap and stuff. This base is going to be massive though. Just imagine a bridge from each side meeting in the middle or something. That's going to look so dope. Oh! He had a thoroughbred too. Dude, we're crunching people with the bow today. Oh my god. There's 3. Hopefully they let me go. Pretty sure they're pretty flustered.
Well, that is unfortunate.
I'm sorry, Corn Bob.
Come on, just pick me up, brother. That's all I need.
I got you, man. I got you. Good luck on your journey, bro.
Thank you. That was just unfortunate timing. Adios.
See ya, bro. That guy's a good sport, man. Alright, guys. We are back after the farming and PvP adventures. That was actually a lot more PvP than I expected, but I'm hoping things calm down in the area a little bit. So, as I said, we did farm enough to get some starters placed. I have 4 TCs and 4 metal doors. So I'm just going to do one at a time, though. I don't want to lose all of our stuff instantly. That would not be super fun. So in order to get up there right now, I don't have anything built. I'm going to have to do a little bit of a parkour. But as time goes on, I'm going to build like some chutes off of this that go up and meet at the top. I'm thinking I want to do elevators, kind of make it a little bit efficient. We got to make this base efficient somehow, because this isn't super ideal to live on. Honestly, I haven't played Rust too long. I know they had these rocks like back in the day, I guess. I'm not sure if it was Legacy Rust or if it was before the terrain update that they did like in 2021 or something. But to build this base, I actually did watch a tutorial, and there is a man named Drizza. I don't know if you guys know him. He's also a smaller YouTuber like myself. He sort of helped me figure out what I want to do with this base. He had a really good foundation. He has like bridges and stuff that he kind of showed in the video. I'll link it in the description if you guys want to check it out. But there's bridges you can kind of build on each side of this. And you can kind of make entry points on each side. The whole base design isn't going to be his base design. Just parts of it. Mainly the bridge part. So I want to give him credit because that's kind of where I got this idea from. But basically, if you place foundations and then 2 half walls here, you can sort of build a bridge and make this jump over here to get to this section, which is pretty dope. So now in order to build this TC on this section, I'm going to have to break the twig over there. I'm actually going to kind of build a little bit of a 2x1 as close as I can to this area. So yeah, I'm going to try to get these TCs placed on each of these little platforms. And then I think I want to go to the ocean, this fishing village, take the Pumpy quest, and go for some scrap in the ocean. Oh no, people are trying to get up here.
What's up, man?
Oh no. I hope I stand here. I was trying to get the TC placed. No. I hope they're not trying to get up there, man. Do you guys even want this thing, man? Come on. I hope they don't try to take it, man. I think they know how to get up it. Hey, let's talk about this, bruh. I'm a solo type shit, bro.
You want to talk about it now?
Oh, no. I hope they're not trying to grief it. I don't know if I killed these guys at some point or something. They're really upset. Dude, they griefed me a little bit, man. I'm just gonna do this for now. We have to wait for this whole thing to decay, sadly, because I'm supposed to place my TC right where this door is, and I can't place that with the door there, so this little rock also is messing us up. So I'm just gonna place a TC right here for now, seal it in with wood, and probably just molly rate it whenever this thing decays. If Wipe Day was easy, everyone would play, you know what I mean? Alright, sounds like someone's taking heli over here. I have each of my TCs placed aside from this one. I gotta wait for this to decay a little bit, and I'm gonna eco-raid these walls out. And while we wait for this to decay a little bit, I think I'm gonna actually go get some scrap. Everyone has guns, it seems, and I'm still struggling with a bow, so I'm gonna go to the fishing village, get the Pumpy quest, and hopefully start making a name for ourselves on the server. We need to get a gun, we need to get some weapons, and then we can commence the operation of the big base. I gotta wait for that to decay because that's a big portion that we need. I'm hoping someone doesn't try to raid our 2x1 right here while we're gone, but I'm just gonna spend like an hour and a half or so just grinding out the ocean, and let's see what we can do. I think I'm gonna craft a couple things that are gonna help us on this little adventure. I'm gonna craft up a Revy, I'm gonna craft up a spear gun, and some spears. So we got the spear gun here, boom. Let's grab a couple spears. I'm gonna grab like probably 12. I'll grab like 15 just in case we have to use that. And then revolver, boom. We're gonna have to make a little bit of ammo with that. This is gonna be an expensive trip, but I'm hoping it'll pay off for us because we are really behind. And I think we're just gonna go for it, boys. I guess they also did change the ocean this update and how the dive sites work, so I'm excited to see how those look. There is a lot in this area, like so many dive sites, so I'm gonna try to just take advantage of them. I have to piece up a shark or two though. I've never really used the spear gun. Alright, we completed our quest technically, but I think I'm going to keep farming a little more. Trying to get enough scrap for a tier 2. That is our main goal out here. And then we can get the base built and focus on tier 3 afterwards. Oh! He almost got me. I'm just gonna use this thing. I've never harvested a shark before, so... Alright guys, we are back from the farm run. I did end up getting enough for a tier 2. I also have a bunch of components left. This is the tier 2 scrap for what we need. But I do have some components left over, and I want to start construction of the base. I did end up taking a little bit of a break. I let the base up top fully decay. I feel like that was sort of important. I didn't really want to have to eco-raid. I took a little break, got some food in me, and I'm rejuvenated and ready to go. I also did farm up a bunch of resources through trial and error. It took me like probably 2.5 hours, a couple metal picks to get all this stuff, but we have a box of stone almost. Another box of farm right here with some wood. Some more farm here. Needless to say, we have overexpanded the use of this base, I feel like. We really need to get that base up top figured out. I think what I'm going to do is just grab a little bit of farm. Try to set up that middle section like we were doing before. And go from there. I also really want to find out where those guys that griefed us live. Because I think there's some kind of revenge in store for that, man. So I'm just going to build over to my middle section here. Perfect. Everything's decayed. And I'm going to break this twig. Alright guys, there are some perfect foundations we have to place though. I'm trying to incorporate a bunker within this bridge that we're building. Because ideally we're going to be able to run through the base from that side over to that side. And I'm going to try to incorporate a bunker for the core, so it gets a little tricky with these kind of things, but I think we can make it work. There we go. So we should be able to enter right here, and this is going to be our core bunker. This is where TC is going to be. So I'm going to go ahead and wall like this. And these would act as roof bunkers. So I can put this little roof here, like this. Doorway here. And essentially this just makes us a 16 rocket raid to core, even though we have one of the most vulnerable bases we're ever gonna have. Right. And then yeah, just to show you guys, we would seal it like so. Roof here, and we can put a couple barrels along the side of this and have, I think, about a 3-barrel core room, which isn't too ideal, but it gets the job done. And then we're going to have garage doors right here, and essentially a little airlock situation like this on both sides. And we can jump to our second level once we have a G-door here and start building our base upward. So we have like a 3x1 long base kind of thing going. But I think this thing's going to be super dope. Once we get the turrets up, once we get some kind of windmill thing going, this base is going to look absolutely insane. And we also got to protect our bunker from the outside. So this is kind of like functional honeycomb. On this side, I'm going to opt for square foundations. It'll just add a little bit more stability for our base in the end. And this side's going to be triangle. And then I can upgrade these to wood, and they should not be able to be shot at from the outside. So our bunker is safe. I'm going to start working on the bridge on each side. So I'm going to build something that kind of comes this way on that side, and then something that kind of comes this way on that side. I also found out there's a certain jump I can make here and not take any fall damage. I still took a little bit, but we just got to hurry up and get our bridge. Oh my god, there's a guy right there. Hopefully that guy's not scouting us out. There's also a train. Yeah, we got to get this thing settled and done. We're getting a little bit of peace right now, and we got to take advantage of it. I really got to get this figured out. Alright guys, we're going to try to get one side of the bridge fully operational. Sounds like there's a fight going on over there. But what I was thinking for these little shafts, I'm going to do something like this. Eventually, I do want to put an elevator here. I do not know how elevators work or the logistics behind them, so hopefully we can. This is all new to me. I'm kind of learning with you guys as I go. Alright, this works perfectly for now. We have an easy access point up to here. We have our little bridge here. Those guys are really struggling to take melee base. Alright, now we can safely go up and build our base. I feel so much better now that we have this little access point, because now no one can really mess with us. Once we're on our base, we are safe. Let's work on building this base up a little better though. Alright guys, we got the electrical set up for the most part. We have our auto smelter going right now. I have this as our input box, but the output box is going to be through this bunker and into here. There's still a glitch in the game. I don't know if there's some new viewers that haven't seen this from my last video, but I can place a roof here and the pipe won't break. This has been a glitch for a long time, but you have to place the pipe in the right way and you can essentially have it go through a bunker. So that is currently what we're doing. As you can tell, I have some items in my inventory. I'm going to craft this up a SAR, the first gun of the wipe, boom. Besides a Revy, obviously. Someone's trying to go deep over there. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go take underground tons. We're about 8 or 9 hours into wipe. It's getting to be the late hours of the night, and I think I can start grinding some components. We have a decent amount right here, actually. This is all from the ocean, and I did a little bit of road smacking, so we're doing quite all right. I made sure to get some pipes so we can raid eventually, but I want to try to get a little bit more cameras because we have a lot of laptops, but we're lacking in the camera department. I want to make some turrets before we get off for sure, like we've been saying, so lots of plans, lots of things to do. I'm going to get some ammo together, get some meds, and take the underground tunnels. Upgrade. We needed a camera. That was the only one we found so far. That is brutal. Alright guys, we're running low on ammo. I only have 6 shots out, and we have accumulated probably more scrap than we'll need this whole wipe. I was hoping to get some cameras, but does not seem like that's going to be possible for us, sadly. I'm just going to head home, maybe go on a recycle run. I think we have enough for tier 3 for sure. I might come back into undergrounds, try to get some cameras and stuff before I get off. I want to have a couple turrets set up at least, but I can't really fight any more scientists right now. Alright guys, I think I'm going to try to recycle all of this and hopefully get ourselves a tier 3. Let me make myself a little more ammo as well. Our sulfur's looking pretty good. I think we're going to be able to hit a raid after we craft this tier 3. Let's go try to recycle all of these comps and potentially raid a base, because we didn't get any cameras or anything in the underground tunnels. I'm hoping we could raid a base and hopefully get some cameras that way potentially. I really don't know. I'm hoping. I'm praying, guys. Oh! Okay. I still want to recycle, hopefully. This is going to be pretty risky, though. He's AK Hazy, which is kind of weird. I think I'm just going to try to run out this backside, hug the shore a little bit, and get out of here, because I need this scrap really bad. I feel like I'm getting door camped by that AK guy, because I feel like he just disappeared, kinda. I checked the rock out as I was running, and I didn't really see him there, so I'm kind of worried that he's just going to be sitting at our door. My god, we're good. Okay, we have a tier 3, essentially. What I'm gonna do right now is go up and craft our tier 3. And I'm also gonna craft a refinery. It's a little bit of an investment for us. I only have 251 low grade, so it's kind of like it costs 250 to make. I do have some crude though, so we can cook some of that. But we are gonna also craft our tier 3 workbench. Boom. Okay. And I think we can make a decent amount of rockets. I'm not sure how much sulfur we really have. We can only make about 10 rockets. So what I am gonna do though is exchange this tier 2 out for a beautiful tier 3. Boom. Alright guys, we are back. I set up the refinery, I got a little bit of low grade from it, and I have crafted up some boom for us. We have 8 rockets, 28 explo, and then you see by this what I'm going to craft. I'm going to craft myself an AK. Boom. I think we're going to need it for defending ourselves on a raid. I know there's a decent sized base over here. I don't think I have quite enough to raid Eric and his teammates. They live in that compound over there, I'm pretty sure, like I was saying. But I know of a base over on that peninsula over there, right where my finger's pointing. Like the tip of my finger, there's a base right there. And I think I have enough for that base. So I might just head over there as soon as my AK crafts and just go for it, man. I'm hoping to get some cameras, hoping to get some farm, and I hope it goes well. It is currently 2 a.m. Kind of scummy to raid at 2 a.m., but it's not my fault they went to sleep, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to head over to the shore over there, and let's see what we can do. Yep, that's the base I was thinking of right there. It looks like they're trying to set up a honeycomb. I don't know if they quite got it done yet. They might even still be online. I'm just gonna go for it. Trying to find some metal to seal. Doesn't seem like they left any. They're not too rich anyways. I might just try to load up and dip. No cameras, sadly, either. Doesn't seem like there's any counters. Let's try to get home real quick, though. We might be able to do another raid. We have 4 more rockets. Alright, this is what we got, kinda. Nothing too crazy. I just put like 200 scrap away as well. I mean, we got some crude back, a little bit of sulfur. I might be able to craft a similar amount of boom. Alright, we're going to be able to craft 1 more rocket, and I got 40 more explo. I did see another base on the way home that was a similar size, and we have a similar amount of boom, so I think I'm going to try to go for that one. It's somewhere over there. I'm going to have to go show you guys what I'm seeing. I'm hoping to get a camera. I want 2 more cameras, set up 3 turrets. I'd feel super confident with logging out for the night, but if we can just at least set up 2 turrets, I think we should be alright. This is the base I was talking about. It might be a little bit bigger than that one, but I'm hoping we have enough for it. As long as they don't have G-doors set up yet. Looks like it's a solo player too. Dude, I'm a couple expos short. I need to go home and craft more. I'm just gonna shoot this rocket though still. Damn, these guys are broke. I guess it is wipe day, but I was hoping for something, man. Oh, that's a little bit. Okay. No camera, though. Damn. Okay, well, I don't think we forgot anything major, so I'm just gonna head out of here.
Why are you doing me like this, bro?
Alright, this is the haul we got, guys. Not too crazy. We got some stuff to put in the smelter at least. We're trying to cook a decent amount of metal as well. I think since we really didn't get any cameras from those raids, I kind of want to go get a blue card and hit missile silo, because missile silo I know for sure I'll get a camera out of. And I feel like I really want to set up at least another turret, you know, because I'm probably going to sleep for like 12 hours or something. I want to make sure that our base is fortified and ready for that, so I'm gonna try to depot all this stuff. I think I'm just gonna go buy a blue card from Outpost and just send it on a missile silo. This is a big run for us, get ahead on components and complete our base. So I'm gonna grab 160 scrap, go to Outpost, and go straight to missile silo. There's a dead scientist here. Sounds like there's still... There might be someone inside silo right now. Oh. That's crazy timing. I didn't even hear them taking the scientist out. I think they're silenced. I think he's looting a body of someone that died in here. Yeah, he definitely is. Let's see if I can sneak down this way. I had to fucking shoot him. Oh no. Camera though. I think I just gotta try to get out of here. They're gonna try to camp the exit. I got 3 cameras. That's 3 turrets if we get home. Another camera. I'm just gonna go for it. Hopefully no one's camping. We got no more meds. I'm gonna take mushrooms for heals. I see our base! I see the windmill! That's probably the most insane play I've ever made in my life. I've never had such good timing like that. Let's try to get inside real quick. This base looks so dope. Imagine when it's all connected too. It's gonna look insane. I gotta finish up these side parts of the base. Oh my god. No way we made it out with this. That was like a whole silo run, and I didn't even do anything. Our comps box just looks insane. This is probably the best wipe day I've ever had or even seen, dude. As a solo, rock this Tommy for a little bit. I think I'm gonna calm down a little bit. We are gonna chill out because that was insane. And I think I'm gonna try to build the other elevator chute. And then we can put turrets all over the top. And then by then our metal should be cooked up. So we should be able to fortify the base even more at that point. Now we should be able to jump here. Perfect. And then we can also jump off of this when we finish it off to get over there. I'm going to set up the elevator chute right here. Guys, I think we finally done it. After 20 hours straight of playing Rust, I have completed my base. I don't know if I should have stayed up this long, but we have a dope base. I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a rundown with it real quick. So we have 5 turrets set up. We got one set up here, one set up there, one set up on that side of the base, kind of similar to this. One set up on the other wing similar to this, and then one on the roof. Those are the turret situations. And then I have a bed here with a locker kit. We only have very limited resources on lockers because I spent more time farming nodes than I did farming the road. So heli's coming, so I'm gonna get inside of my base. So this is the little bridge we have, kinda. We connect this rock below us. I'll give you guys an outside view once we finish the tour. So, and then we have this hallway, little shooting floor hallway that we can peek out on if people are raiding us or something. That guy's expanding over there. I'm pretty much more established than him, I think, though. So then we go up here. There's a G door here that kind of leads to our core into the second level. I had to adjust the core a little bit. I didn't realize I couldn't have that many barrels, so I had to put a bag here in order to break the foundies to break the bunker. So that is what we have. We can actually walk through this now, which is kind of dope. We have our battery with all of our branches to turrets, furnaces, and the auto smelter. We come up here to our second level. We have another locker room here, just another Tommy kit. Barrels for storage. I don't have too much loot in those yet. We have 4 electric furnaces and 5 regular furnaces set up. We're still cooking a bunch of metal. And before we go up to the shooting floor, I am going to go over to this wing. This one's a little weird. It's not as accessible as the other side, but it still works. We have another locker set up. And I was going to set up elevators, but I think I'm going to wait until tomorrow to do that because I am super tired, guys. I've been up for probably over 24 hours, I think. So we have that little access point, obviously, to get up through here and into here, jump over here. And then we go up into our second level. I do have to set seismic sensor up, too, because I'm going to be dead asleep, and I cannot afford to not wake up. I spent so much time on this wipe. I hope we don't get offline. I mean, it's going to be... I'm going to be sleeping through most of the day, so I'm assuming we should be fine. I don't know if anyone's going to try to raid this thing during peak hours. It's kind of a hard raid, I feel like. Go here and click pair, and now it is paired with my phone. I will wake up when someone is rocketing my base. So we go up here to our shooting floor. I had to make it a little bit of a makeshift locker room. So we have a bunch of doors and then another locker kit right here. Little shooting floor for peaks. We've got a little bit of peak downs to look down below our rock. I think this is a dope base design. I don't know. I kind of just came up with it on the fly. The bunker I kind of set up pre-established, but this shooting floor I kind of just came up with, and I really do like it. I got the siren lights so people cannot get through. I also have that set up. I will get to that in a second here. Another turret right there, the windmills, and I set up a shop. I am selling 2 tier 2s, airdrops, and then some blue cards. So hopefully those sell by the time I wake up, and we have a little bit of sulfur to potentially do a raid or 2. I think that concludes the whole base, except for the elevators that I'll try to do tomorrow. I've never really messed with elevators. I want to do elevators on each of the shafts, so that's going to be interesting to see. But for now, I want to go look at the outside of the base real quick. See its magnitude. Alright guys, you ready to see this thing? I'm about to turn, and you're going to see the sickest base in Rust. Imagine like pulling up to this thing 20 hours into wipe. I think that's impressive, to be honest. We did a lot of stuff today, and we made some dope plays. That missile silo play was the sickest play I've ever made in my life, I think. Yeah, I think it is bedtime, guys. I am beat. I'm probably going to sleep like 10 hours or something. I might even wake up when someone's trying to offline me or something, too, so I don't really know. I am going to get my AK kit on, seal those bunkers. Just a little roof piece, and then upgrade it to armored. And then our roof piece, and upgrade it to armored. That is our core sealed. This is now 16 rockets, probably about 20 or 25 rockets to get to. But I'm gonna kill here, go up there, grab my AK kit, and I'm gonna DC in the shooting floor, guys. I also crafted a little bit of a road sign kit. I have my AK as well. And guys, I am ready for bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this day 1. I will see you when I wake up. I am not sure when that is going to be, but it will be a time of all time. So I will see you guys if we are getting raided or when I wake up. Guys, I don't believe it. I didn't even get offline, guys. I got a whole story to explain to you. So I slept for like 13 hours or something, maybe like 15. And then I woke up to get some food with shrimp, and we were at the restaurant. I have a video of it, actually. I was getting raided the second we got our pizza. And I was like 20 minutes away from my house. Oh, yeah, this is all just completely open now. I'll put the little recording on the screen right now, though. It was so annoying. Like, we ordered our food. We're sitting there, and the server literally was bringing it out. And as he brought it out, I was getting the notifications on my phone that we were getting raided. So I decided to record it. I have evidence, guys. I swear. It's so brutal, man. Oh, I really wanted to get a raid defense out of this thing. It's super unfortunate. Like, literally the 30 minutes I wasn't home was the only time that someone tried raiding me, which is just insane. I could rebuild and continue, but guys, I got some personal problems going on in the life, so I don't really have time to play Rust for the next few days. I actually have to go on a flight somewhere in a few hours, so I mean, it would have been perfect if I was home, but we should run this back sometime in the future for sure. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like and subscribe if you guys did enjoy this. I stayed up for like 21 hours straight. It was brutal. So I will see you guys next time. Peace.